Hey, this is Trinity. I'm going to do this video about um, trying to integrate two sides of me, two aspects of who my personality is, right? Okay. So there's messy me and then there's neat freak me. Now, I'm really comfortable with messy me. I really like her. She's laid back and relaxed. She doesn't freak out when things are messy because life is messy. And I think a big part of my belief system is like I need to accept that life is messy, and I've really kind of reveled in that. I don't know, I want to look at this deeper because obviously my resistance is to the neat freak part of me, and I think she has something maybe to teach me, so I'm going to go deeper into this. So what I did is I did an experiment because I noticed when I first moved into my home that I filled up my home with all kinds of stuff, and it was really important to me in my spot here. I got my spot at my dining room table, and I noticed after 7 months of living on my own here that I cluttered up my dining room table. I had stuff all over my table. I mean, I would clean off the garbage, but I made a point of just leaving stuff and having it being so comfortable with clutter. To the point that I'm doing this experiment where I'm cleaning my table off. I decided just to challenge myself for 3 days. It's not, and that wouldn't be that hard, just to clean my table. It seems very simple. It's a way that I maybe understand the neat freak part of me that I'm resisting. So, because I think the feeling I got from why having all the clutter is I felt like, kind of an animal. Like I need to urinate all over my territory so everybody knows this is my space. Yeah. So yeah, kind of like that. So what I observed after 3 days of doing this experiment is that I really liked. Well, okay, I didn't clean off the table completely. Let me acknowledge this, that I had to keep one thing on the table because it can't be completely clear, and it's just weird if it's totally empty. So I'm keeping my Nana's little Lazy Susan with the bamboo planter and these little cute frog salt and pepper shakers. They're so cute. So I had to keep something on the table. So it's not completely empty, but my observation is when I wake up in the morning and I come and sit on my spot, right? The surface is clean and it's like a fresh start in the morning. Or if like I'm gone for the day, I'm gonna clean the table before I leave, so when I get home, I got that fresh start. I like this so much that I'm continuing to do it. It's been a couple weeks now, and I cleaned off my desk too. Whoa! No, now I still got the clutter. My cabinet that I built, that's still fully cluttered. So I want to see more. What is this? What is this about? Because what is my resistance? I don't know. Like, okay, my car is messy. Here's the other thing. Like, I've been driving around in my mother's old car. Thank you, Mom. For, the last year, I haven't cleaned it. Sorry, Mom. Yeah, I haven't cleaned my car. It is like a dumpster on wheels. And I have, like, this notion that if I clean out that car, I mean, I moved, like, almost a half a quart of firewood in the back of that car. It's just filled with, like, all kinds of crap. And I think if they clean it, that what's gonna happen? It's gonna break because this car is like on its last legs. Like the engine is gonna fall out. It needs so much work. We're not gonna put any more money into that car because it's not worth it. So I'm thinking like this super kind of superstitious thing. Like if I clean it, then it's gonna break. And I realized, oh, this superstitious notion, that's an excuse to be lazy. But I'm still doing that thing. So what is this about? Okay, path of least resistance here. What am I really resistant when it comes to being more of a clean, orderly person? Because obviously what the neat freak has to bring to the table is, a sense of order, a sense of like stability in my life. Those are good things that I would probably like to like explore more. So what's the resistance? What is it that I'm observing that's such the resistance here? I think it's, I don't want to be my mother. Like, the energy I get into when I start to clean a lot, and I'm like, I get this energy where I feel quite neurotic. I feel like kind of a bitch. Like, I'm angry. I'm throwing things. I'm like really agitated kind of energy. And, I don't, that's a resistance there because it feels negative. But I like the clean surface. So I guess I'm gonna keep like doing the thing, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep cleaning my home, little by little, and that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean I'm turning into my mother. I mean, that wouldn't be such a horrible thing. It's not like my mother's a bad person. She's great. She's had an amazing career. She's done great things in her life. She's a wonderful person. But I'm a very different person. And cleaning my house does not mean that I'm becoming my mother. Does it?